draft night is probably one of the biggest nights of the year for you guys, especially in your department. Um, I'm not sure if you have much like war room experience if you travel over, but what is like a draft night like from your perspective? If you could take us behind the scenes.
Yeah, I was fortunate. I'm fortunate to have seen all the war nights, war room nights there, since I've been there, and so 12. This is going to be the 12th time, and it's really it's unique because every draft is unique, right? So you have to really kind of yeah, you have a pick. Early on we had picks in the lottery almost every year, and then we had picks that are in the late first round every year. So, and those are different types of drafts because sometimes you're right on from the beginning, and sometimes you have to wait for an hour until you pick because you see everything is taking a while. Now you have 2 days of draft, so you have two draft days. It's really it's interesting how the discussions leading up to it happen, and what kind of scenarios you're going through. And I'm not the one making the phone calls to the other teams. We have guys that have are qualified for that and have the roles obligated to them. So they're the ones that are contact. They split the teams up amongst our group, who's making the phone calls with certain teams, and then they gather information of get a feel for what trades could happen and what trades could be available, which players are on the table to discuss, and then you have to make a decision whether it's on the clock or right before, where you can exchange information with the other team and then call in a trade or pick the guy that you want to pick. And last year we picked Hugo, and Hugo is turning out really nicely, and he's been a really good contributor this year for us as a rookie especially. So those things are interesting because late first round you just kind of see guys getting picked off your lineups, off your draft board, and you still guessing of who's going to be available there, so you better have done your work until then, in order to know who you want to pick and who's going to be the right fit for your program, because we really go deep on a lot of players, and we want to make sure that we know who we're getting as a person first of all, because that person is going to be impacting your locker room, is going to be impacting your culture, and we got to make sure that he's a Celtic all around.